Now, without further ado, let's introduce today's presenters. Today, we have the opportunity to hear from Ileana Tel-Oren, our outreach specialist of Alumni Services. And we also have a chance to hear from Steve Yoho. He got a BS in finance here at Cal State Long Beach, and he's one of our notable Beach alumni. And with that, guys, I'm going to give you a chance to introduce yourselves.
Great. Thanks so much, Cameron and team and everyone. My name is Ileana Tel-Oren. I'm the Alumni Outreach Specialist for the Office of Alumni Engagement. And I just wanted to thank you all for being here and for just taking an interest in our alumni services that we offer. You might be thinking, well, my student's not quite an alum yet, but we do actually have a lot of services that you'll learn about more today. And I'll go ahead and introduce Steve also. Should I read his bio now or later?
You can go ahead and introduce yourself now, Steve, and read the bio.
Okay, I'll read his bio then. All right, so just to introduce Steve, Steve is a representative of a true Beach family. He and his wife are both alumni, and also his children are alums as well. So he graduated with a finance degree in 1982. His wife, Nancy, earned her degree in geography in 1981. And their children, Dan, class of 08, and Allison, class of 2013 and 2016, both earned their degrees in geography. Additionally, Allison earned a Master of Science in Geographic Information Science. And Steve worked in the aerospace industry for over 30 years and recently retired from Northrop Grumman. Steve and Nancy continue to be involved at Cal State Long Beach, and Steve serves as a mentor for College of Business students and has held various leadership roles within several programs for the College of Business. So thank you, Steve, for joining us today. And yeah, go ahead and feel free to introduce yourself as well.
Thank you very much, Ileana. I'm not sure what else to say after that. That was more than I was going to say most of those things too. So it's true. I did graduate in 1982 out of the College of Business with actually 2 degrees in finance, financial management and investments. While my wife was up at upper campus on liberal arts. My son and my daughter, who also graduated, like she said, decided to go to the liberal arts route, not the business route. And yes, they both are actually working well within their fields that they've got their degrees in. And both Nancy and I are very happy that worked out that way, because you hear a lot of people don't get jobs within their fields. We are a true Beach family. We give to the college as far as many different programs. I've been serving on several boards in the School of Business, whether it be the SCPD, the Student Center for Professional Development. I served on that board for 6 years, and I've been a mentor for Cal State Long Beach for 13 years. When I came off that board, I went on to the MBA board, and now I'm there also mentoring both an undergraduate and a graduate and helping them get into the industry of their choice. My wife is currently retired after 30 some years. And I want to go back to what we give. We actually support the college in many different ways, whether it be our gifts or our service. It's been one way that we've stayed in contact with the college, and we've actually have 2 different scholarships, one out of the School of Business and one out of liberal arts, in order to help students of future needs so they can actually get money through there. We give to the honors program, and we've also given to the Alumni Center. So we've been very involved with a lot of the growth of the college in the past years, and also trying to find different ways to stay involved. My wife was also a president of the Alumni Association, and we attended many different events, and we enjoyed getting to meeting many different people and helping, like I said, the college grow and those kind of things. As far as my education and my career, I have to say that I really didn't realize what the degree meant to me while I was here, but as I got into the workplace in aerospace, I realized that as I went into management, the people from other universities were working for me. And I didn't realize what a great degree and what a well-balanced curriculum Long Beach State had given me for those years. And I realized that it taught me more than other colleges, and I'm not going to mention the colleges, but it was nice that Cal State Long Beach was well represented in the aerospace industry. And as we continue to grow in those kind of fields. Let me look here real quick. Oh, my wife is giving me a pointer here. While I was in aerospace, I was the point of contact for Northrop Grumman for Cal State Long Beach at the School of Business. I was able to hire over 70 students, whether it be for internships or entry-level positions. And while I was on campus over 200 hours a year, I got to know the students, and it made it easier during the interview process because I really got to know what really made them tick, what really made them want to work in certain fields. And I was able to hire these people, and with a success rate of over 97% for people that stayed within the industries. Knowing the children or knowing the students, it's easy to make sure that you pick the right people that express the desire to work hard and gain knowledge. And like I said, being involved with Cal State Long Beach has been one of the best things both my wife and I have done, and we will continue to do it.
Wow, thank you so much for the intro, guys. We could tell how passionate you are about Cal State Long Beach, and we're really excited to have you here today.
Thank you.
All right, so we're gonna share
Greetings.
the
On behalf
presentation
of
now.
the Office of Alumni Engagement, we thank you for taking your time to view our video and learn a little bit about our efforts. My name is Noemi Guevara, and I am the Director of Alumni Engagement. I've been on staff with the university for the past 15 years. I also graduated in 2008 with a degree in human development, and I can tell you it was the best choice I've ever made.
And hi, everyone. My name's Alana Tel-Oren. I'm the Alumni Outreach Specialist and also a Cal State Long Beach graduate from 2011 with a degree in music performance. We're excited to share about some of the great programs offered through the Alumni Engagement Office that students can take part of.
Thank you, Alana. Our mission is to engage alumni and provide opportunities in which their expertise and skills are used to enrich the lives of our fellow alumni students and the beach community. Your student made a great choice in selecting CSULB as their college. They are joining a network of over 350,000 alumni who have paved the way for all of their successes. I know that you have probably heard many of the university's accomplishments, but I would like to point out two that elevate the degree from Cal State Long Beach. We have been recognized by two different entities for promoting social mobility to our graduates. We were ranked #1 by Washington Monthly as the best bang for your buck, and #4 by Diverse Issues in Higher Education as producer of bachelor degrees. The achievements of our alumni reflects upon the excellence of the programs, departments, and faculty. Among the alumni, we have notable household names across various industries. For example, Steven Spielberg, who began his journey in the 1960s and left but returned and graduated in 2001. Missy May Trainer served as the captain of the 1998 NCAA championship team that was the first NCAA women's volleyball team to be undefeated. She is an Olympic gold winner, obtaining 3 back-to-back Olympic gold medals in 2004, 8, and 12 in beach volleyball with partner Carrie Walsh Jennings. Many of our current state and local leaders also sat in the same lecture halls and walked the same path as your student will. California State Senator for the 33rd District, Lina Gonzalez, City of Long Beach Mayor Robert Garcia, who was also ASI President, and current Long Beach Police Chief Wally Hibish.
Thanks so much, Noemi. So we're always so excited to talk to beach parents, and several of you may also be CSULB alumni ready to welcome a new generation of beach students to your beach family. We're thrilled that you've taken the time to attend this orientation and discover resources like this first year experience and learn why students should get involved. We strive to give back and help out the new generation of students. So encourage your student to ask about opportunities with CSULB alumni as part of their overall collegiate experience, such as participating in our mentor and networking platform through Beach Nexus, and our 49er industry chats and our alumni learning consortium, which I'll show you a little bit more right now. So students have access to Beach Nexus, where they can network and receive valuable guidance from CSULB alumni. From their student portal, they'll select the Beach Nexus chiclet and complete their profile to gain access to CSULB alumni just like these. And all these alumni have volunteered their time to assist current students and are eager to impart their knowledge and wisdom. We also have a Beach Nexus Spring Mentoring Program, which offers a semester-long mentorship pairing each spring semester for Cal State Long Beach students. Students from all majors and backgrounds are welcome to participate. And students can also learn from CSULB alumni through our 49er Industry Chat series, which is held via Zoom webinar. And they can also access our Alumni Learning Consortium and attend industry-focused webinars from best-selling authors and leading experts that will provide insight to students on specific careers and industries. In addition, we've built campus partnerships with many campus entities like the Career Development Center, Associated Students, Inc., and several departments within the colleges to provide alumni expertise to their programming. 4 years from now, which will go really fast, encourage them to be involved and continue their lifelong relationship with the beach. We came up with the saying a couple of years ago that you are a student today, but an alumni for life.
Thank you, Lana, for reviewing so many of the programs we have available. This concludes our presentation. We thank you for your time, and please visit our website or follow us on social media if you'd like to learn more about any of these programs. Thank you again, and go Beach.
Thank you, go Beach.
Wow, thank you guys for all that information. Alrighty, folks, now is your opportunity to ask your questions. As a friendly reminder, folks watching us through Zoom, please submit your questions through the Q&A button on your toolbar. And for our Facebook folks, please ask your questions in the comment section. Any questions that we are not able to get through during the Q&A session, we will save and send out in a week once we answer them. All right. All right, guys, so the first question that we just got in is, can alumni still visit campus facilities like the library?
Definitely, all alumni are welcome to come back to campus at any time. It is open. I know it was kind of closed to the public for a while during COVID, and so that was kind of the only situation where we were like, stay home, alumni. But but alumni are definitely welcome to come by. They can enter the library. If one of the benefits that we offer too with being an alumni is you get a lot of different perks, like from insurance options all the way to library access too. So if you ever need some kind of proof of alumni membership, you can contact our alumni office to get you that proof. And we are working on this digital membership card as well that should be rolling out this fall. And you'll be able to use that to actually check out books and media at the library as well. So, so yes, you're welcome to come out, visit the library, take a walk around campus. It's definitely open to you. And, you know, Steve mentioned earlier, we have our brand new alumni center too. And Steve and Nancy Yoho were, you know, generous donors to the center. So we thank you for that. But that will be open to the public this fall, starting during Founders Week, which will take place in late September. There will be a grand opening that will be available to the public also. So you're welcome to come out and check out that beautiful modern new space that will house alumni memorabilia. We'll have kind of alumni programming and functions there as well. And that'll be open to students too, if they want to come in and just study and take a break or spend some time on our outside patio. So definitely come back to campus and check out the Alumni Center coming in the fall too.
Cool. Thank you, Alana.
Yeah.
So we just got a question about Beach Nexus. What is Beach Nexus exactly, and how do I get involved?
Sure. So Beach Nexus is our campus-wide mentoring and networking platform. It's actually housed on this program called People Grove. And so a lot of universities, including several of the CSU campuses, are using People Grove to power their online mentoring and networking platform just for their community. So it's kind of like LinkedIn in a sense, but only for Cal State Long Beach community students, alumni, and also friends of the university. So that could include parents too. So alumni and parents can create their own profile on Beach Nexus if they want to sign up to become a mentor, and they can mentor recent grads or current students too. And then students can sign in using their single sign-on portal, which will connect their student ID to their Beach Nexus account, and they can actually search in our alumni directory for potential mentors that they want to connect with. And it's really up to them to establish that connection and reach out and to set a meeting also with their mentor. And it can be a long-term mentorship. It can be just a quick question or informational interview. And when you sign up for the platform, what's cool about it is you can actually see on everyone's profiles what they're available to assist with, whether it's career advice or networking or internships and things like that. And we do have several features on that platform, including groups, which we're working on as well to get groups going by college where alumni and students can participate in conversations together. We also have programs, which does include a mentorship connection that's for a period of time, so usually a semester. As Steve mentioned, he's part of the SCPD program through the College of Business, which is also now housed on Beach Nexus. And we are working with the other colleges also to get their various mentor programs, or to start a new mentor program that's college specific, and have that be something that students can use as a resource and where alumni can actively mentor. We also have an events section where they can see any upcoming webinars like our Alumni Learning Consortium or our 49er industry chats or any other events that might be relevant. And there's that alumni directory too, where they can just look up and find people to connect with on there. And we also have this thing called Pathways on there as well, which is kind of like LinkedIn Learning. It's just bite-sized courses where mentees can watch videos on how to successfully do an informational interview or something like that. So we work closely with the Career Development Center on campus, which really helps providing internship opportunities and does their own series of workshops specifically for students too. So that's been a great partnership, and we've been having a lot of success and great feedback on the platform. So highly encourage you to check it out yourself, and also for your student to visit as well. And Steve, did you want to add anything about Beach Nexus?
I would, thank you.
Yeah.
One of the best things I ever did was get involved in being a mentor. And like Alana said, it's up to you and how much time. There's minimum requirements of 1 hour a month. It depends on what you decide with that mentee. It's some of the best experiences I've ever had going back to Cal State Long Beach. And I have mentees from 5, 6, 7 years ago who continually IM me or call me and still ask for advice. And it is a great thing. And it's one of the best things, like I said, I've ever done in order to come back and help future students, because you just don't know, or they don't know exactly what they don't know. And your experiences that you had by working in the workplace, regardless of what industry, could really help them develop different skills and actually do well in whatever it is. Just this past week, I did a mock interview with my MBA mentee, and on Sunday to help them prepare for a interview with Northrop Grumman. And I walked them through just what I had done so many different times before. And I got an IM back on Tuesday evening saying they already made an offer. So, you have no idea how much help you can be to some of these students. And I would encourage you to do it because you'll find what strength you have inside. So thank you for letting me do that.
Oh, thanks so much, Steve. Yeah, that's great. And also just moving into this virtual mentoring space too has allowed us to reach alumni mentors all over the world. We have mentors who are in Vietnam and and Asia and Europe and everywhere. And now they can get involved virtually. And so a lot of our programming, the pandemic really forced us to shift to these virtual spaces, and our services have been much stronger because of it too, with providing webinars and more virtual services and moving our mentorship platform to that virtual space too. Before, it used to be very much in person and very much a manual kind of matching process, and now the student can literally go on themselves and pick out their mentor, and they can find alumni in a specific company they'd like to work for, like Northrop Grumman or something like that. So it's a very powerful tool, and it's totally 100% free to alumni and students too.
Thanks for that info. We actually just got kind of another question related to Beach Nexus. It's for Steve. A parent was asking, does their student have to be business finance specifically for you to be their mentor?
No, it's what my concentration is for what I know the most of as far as business, but I'm willing to help whatever students are out there.
Okay, so we just got another question. What does the Alumni Council do, and what kinds of activities do they host and take part in?
Let's see. Well, okay, so the Alumni Council is kind of a newer group of alumni volunteers, and they're we're kind of like in the process of defining roles and everything, but they will definitely be helping with engaging alumni, spreading the word out about our programs, and just really being ambassadors for the programs as well. And also yeah, just serving as like mentors and stuff like that, and yeah, and just helping spread the word about our programs. I don't know if you want to add anything to that, Steve.
They're also involved with helping fundraise for the school, and they're switching over, and I think that's what you're really saying. They're really a different entity than they were 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. And now they're trying to reform and trying to get people involved, along with trying to raise funds.
Yeah, well put. Thank you.
Thanks. And I think this is a question both of you guys can answer. What are resources that recent alumni should take advantage of more often?
Well, yeah, definitely. I'm sure Steve has a lot to mention here, but definitely recent grads, especially when you're kind of just navigating life just after college and maybe in that space where you're looking for a job or something like that. I would definitely make sure to take advantage of the Career Development Center and their resources. They actually provide free services to alumni up to 1 year past graduation. And also Beach Nexus, definitely getting on there, finding a mentor. We're also adding a job posting feature to the platform, which will be coming soon, where alumni can post jobs that they're hiring for, or the Career Development Center will also link jobs on there too. So that'll be a powerful job searching tool as well. Definitely making sure that your LinkedIn is like up to date and detailed, and adding any kind of extra projects that you have on there to just make yourself look as attractive as possible. And I actually get messages on LinkedIn sometimes just ask, let me know about opportunities or something like that. So you never know when someone's going to reach out to you. So just making sure that that's up to date. Yeah, just trying to get involved during your time here too. There's a lot of great clubs and organizations that'll help you kind of learn and grow and get experience in a field you're looking for. I know College of Business has so many, like the Human Resources Management Association, and there's a finance group also that's very strong. So just kind of see where you can get involved and get internships if possible. If you want to add anything, Steve.
Sure. You said it was for recent grads. Okay, so the way I would answer that is there's so many different avenues they can go down. If there's, as you progress through and different generations, your expertises are different. And what was really easy for me to understand back when I graduated in the 80s and in the 90s, that technology has really changed quite a bit. So recent grads have a different thought process that is fundamentally different. And so they could add a different scale, if you will, and helpfulness to people that are, as far as students for mentees, and relate to them probably even a little more than somebody that's even at my age bracket. And I think that the differences help as far as trying to figure out what kind of different careers, because as everything changes and goes down the path, people try to find different ways of doing it. And the people who have just graduated from 1 year to 5 to 7 to 10 years have a different perspective on what it means to be in the workplace. And maybe their experiences will help the students as they're graduating or as they're looking for a job, may be different from the experiences that I had when I worked in the industry. So everybody has something to give along the way, and to find the right student to be that mentee.
That's a good point. Thank you, Steve. And then another question we just got asked is there a cost for joining the Alumni Association?
That is a great question. We actually have just at the start of this year, we're in transition for actually quite a few things in our office have been in transition. So, but the alumni membership is one of them. It used to be there used to be a fee associated, which was $149 for alumni, one-time fee, and you would get all the alumni benefits for life. We would run a special with graduating seniors where they could join for a one-time $49. And then once they became alumni, it was $149. So we actually are moving toward a free and inclusive model now, or you still get all the same membership benefits, which include a lot of insurance options and discounts. I get a lot of like AAA requests asking to verify membership so they can get like up to 30% off, which is pretty cool. And the alumni access, which includes not only Cal State Long Beach, but all 23 of the CSU campus libraries, they would get access to that. There's also entertainment tickets through the USU ticket booth. They get to continue to access those student rate theme park and movie tickets and aquarium tickets and things like that by showing proof of their membership. And there's also discounts on their courses through the College of Continuing and Professional Education, where if they wanted to take some kind of certificate course or something, they would get up to 30% off that course, depending on what the program is. And there's more benefits also that are listed on our alumni site. If you ever wanted to take a look at that, it's just csulb.edu/alumni and navigate to benefits, and you'll see that full list of benefits there. So our plan this fall is to officially roll out this new membership model. And we are working on having a self-service printable or digital membership card where our students or alumni can just go in, fill out their information, and the card just appears, and you can have it on your phone. We're working with IT to possibly get it added to the Cal State Long Beach app too. and everyone will be able to access that card who wants one. So even community members, if you would like one as well. And the decision to move forward with this inclusive model is we've been seeing it as a trend from other CSUs, moving from dues paying to just kind of more free and inclusive, to really just serve the whole population. As you saw, we have 350,000 plus alumni. So that's a lot of alumni to reach, and providing these free benefits is just hopefully a gesture that will leave them feeling good about, being an alum of the university too. And we still encourage philanthropy and giving. We do have our beach fund on campus, which you may have gotten calls from or something, emails, letters, and they do ask for gifts anywhere from $5 to a couple $1,000s. And you're always welcome to make a gift, and you can designate any gift to a specific college or program. The basic needs has been very popular and so helpful to a lot of students that are really struggling. And the beach pantry too, which provides free food for students in need too. So there are places where you can really make an impact, and you can give to wherever you'd like to on campus, because tuition doesn't always cover all the services here. Yeah, long story short, it is free. You can join on the website.
Thank you. And then we just got another question. When is the next alumni event, or is it still on hold due to COVID?
That's a great question. If you navigate to our site, the alumni, csulb.edu/alumni. Oh, thank you for the site there. Cameron just put it in the chat, and you can navigate to events on our upper navigation on top of that. Then you can see a list of our events. Right now, it's all virtual. We do have about a couple 49er industry chats, which is our alumni webinar speaker series. We have a few of those coming up. And then there are talks for this fall. We're planning a community event, date TBD, but a community event this fall actually at the shopping center on 2nd and PCH, the big new one where the Whole Foods and everything is. We're partnering with them to provide like an outdoor concert event, and that'll be open to beach families and beach alumni. So keep an eye out. It will be on our site when we have more details on that to come. I also mentioned our Founders Week of activities. That is September 25 to 28 or 24, around that week. We'll have several activities going on there. We do have a gala coming up where we're kicking off our fundraising campaign and everything. That will be kind of a select invitation, but we will have the grand opening of the alumni, the Ann and I Alumni Center coming up, which will be available to the public too. And we'll also be featuring a virtual alumni panel for our 49er industry chats with alumni business owners too, is the plan for that. So alumni founders during Founders Week. So that's kind of the plans for now. And, definitely check back. And a lot of it is virtual, but definitely bookmark our events site and that alumni site to stay in the know for future events. And you can follow us on our social media. It's CSULB alumni on all the platforms there too.
Thank you. We just got another question about Beach Nexus. They were asking, how often does my student meet with their Beach Nexus mentor? And is it only questions related to career, or can they ask academic questions to their mentor as well?
Definitely. Do you want to share, Steve?
Sure.
Yeah.
It is whatever they want to ask a question for. It is wide open field. And you meet when you get an agreement between the mentor and the mentee, decide when you want to meet. I can give you some examples where I had mentees that wanted to just meet once a month. I had mentees that wanted to meet twice a month, and I had a mentee who wanted to meet every week. So, and I did everything I could to make sure I meet those commitments. So you come up with agreement, and I know in the College of Business, you sign a contract with these requirements. and you meet to that requirement at the end of the year. So, but everything is open completely, whatever question you want to ask, all the way from which fork, knife, and spoon you use at a formal dinner to how do you answer these questions of a behavioral question in a formal interview. It's wide open.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. And I'll add too, there is a small like mini course that is available to mentees on the platform who just sign up, and it kind of goes over like etiquette a little bit and how to reach out to a mentor and secure meetings. We definitely recommend that they don't just do like a cold like meeting schedule that pops up on someone's calendar, but introduce themselves and really just define their goals too with the mentorship as well. And mentors, it's really up to their availability. I mean, they can be as available or as they would like, and they can actually set their preferences on Beach Nexus too, to indicate whether they're available to meet and during what time frame as well. So it's very flexible, and as Steve mentioned, most people on there are an open book, and they've actually raised their hands and said, hey, I want to mentor students. So yeah.
Thank you. And then we got another question for Steve. A parent asked Steve, what was your favorite thing about Cal State Long Beach and what keeps you coming back?
Well, my favorite thing about Cal State Long Beach is that I really didn't realize what the degree meant to me when I was going there. It was after I graduated. And then coming back to campus and helping as many students and meeting the students, that has been just the best thing ever for me and my wife. We have been able to help as many students as we can, and I just enjoy the interactions. And for me, the campus is within a mile, so I can actually walk to the campus. So it's with the degree and the College of Business and the Alumni Center and the Alumni Council, it's just been a great, it's hard to explain. It's just a wonderful campus to be on and a wonderful university. And I'm really happy I went there.
Thank you so much. And then Steve, this is another one for you. A parent was asking, what do you look for in students when it comes to hiring, and what is some like broad recommendations you give for interviewing?
What do I look for? I look for students who have the desire and the willingness to have an open mind in what they've learned in college. Could be a little different from what the company actually will teach you, because you have concepts and processes that you learn in class. They may not be exactly what you're going to do in real life, but you can adjust them and change them to make sure that you meet those requirements. And as long as you're able to adapt, you look for people who like change, and you also look for people who want to excel and do the best job they can and have a great attitude about it. With those three things, that's a winning combination for anybody to hire a person from Cal State Long Beach or any other university.
Cool, thank you. And parents, we have time for one more question now. The final question we got is, so what discounts can I get as an alumni?
Discount time. Well, so yeah, if you visit our benefits site on there, and let me pull it up just so I don't, for my own reference, just so I'm not missing anything. But I believe I mentioned the insurance options. We actually have partnerships with Liberty Mutual and Mercer, and then also AAA too. As I mentioned, I get a lot of AAA requests to verify membership so they can get their discount too. So lots of insurance options there and discounts with that. And then let's see, we also have the entertainment discounts I mentioned too, and that's available. You do have to go in person to the USU, the student union ticket booth. That's the only place where they'll give you the discount. So that's might be a little bit of a hassle, but it is a great way to come back to campus. You can make a day of it. You get discounts on theme parks, including Knott's Berry Farm, Soak City, Legoland, San Diego Zoo, Six Flags, Raging Waters, Universal Studios, and also AMC Theaters, Harkins Theaters, Aquarium of the Pacific here in Long Beach too. and Edwards Regal Theaters too. And all of this is just listed on our benefits site there as well. So those are kind of the discounts. And then on campus too, we have a partnership with the College of Continuing and International Education, known as CPI, or I guess they're doing CPACE now or something like that. It always changes, but it's a continuing education where alumni can, or community members can continue their learning through earning certificates, and they have a lot of like digital marketing and a lot of cool stuff going on there. So you do get up to 30% off any courses from CPI. So definitely check out their site as well if you would like, just by navigating there from the main site. And let's see, am I missing anything?
Yes.
I am.
So if you want to display your colors, right?
Yeah.
And there's sometimes during the year that the university bookstore offers discounts to the
Yes.
alumni if you want to buy a shirt or a jacket or any kind of thing to support your college.
Yes.
And I've done many. So here's just one, right? So.
That's great. Yeah. They there are several events at the bookstore that'll be open to alumni, and they give them special deals there. You also at the bookstore get the student rate Apple products too. So that's something, and that's already applied when you visit the bookstore website. So if you're checking out and applying, that's the final rate. So alumni can also take advantage of that too.
Cool. Thank you, Alana and Steve. Okay, so if you have any questions about anything related to CSULB that we didn't get to today, or maybe something that's not related to alumni services, you can also contact us. Our information's up on the screen right now. Our staff is here for you, and if we don't know the answer, we'll help you find it. Yeah, and so that's our contact information, and you can also follow us on Facebook. So finally, we want to hear from all of you parents as well. We are a learning institution, and we are continuously trying to improve our programming to offer you the best we possibly can. Respectfully, please take out your phones one last time and open your cameras. Please aim them to the screen and scan the QR code to be taken to our PFO evaluation, or click on the link in the chat and we'll insert that right now. And please give us your feedback and comments. And if you complete this survey, you'll automatically be placed into an opportunity drawing to win beach swag. And who doesn't love beach swag? Yeah, so we're gonna wrap things up here. And I just wanted to ask you, Steve, Alana, do you have anything else you wanna leave the parents with?
Yeah, just, it's never too early for students to start taking advantage of some of our alumni services. As I mentioned earlier, I think a lot of parents or students will kind of stay away from alumni engagement office because maybe they think we're just asking for money or things like that, or they're so far off from graduating. But as you can see now, there's a ton of programs that students can get involved with and should really take advantage of early on, like Beach Nexus. Make sure they make an account for that. And also any of our lifelong learning webinars. Visit our events tab and you can register for these free 49er industry chats to learn from alumni like Steve. And yeah, just definitely have them bookmark our website, follow us on social media and everything. And yeah, thanks for being here. Steve, anything you want to add?
Only the fact that the students will be very proud that they went to this university. And if you're an alum, you should be proud that you went to this university, and support the university in any way you can, because it only helps other students and other people. So thank you.
I agree wholeheartedly. And finally, we know college can have several unexpected turns, some great and some bad, but we know your students can handle it. Our staff and faculty are committed to helping students navigate and maximize their time here at the beach. We know that your support and energy has helped get them here. And so on behalf of our PFO staff and our beach community, thank you, congrats, and go beach. And thank you, Steve and Alana.